Are you Willy Wonka from Windsor?
Yes. And are you the Eton mess?
Yes, Willy Wonka. Thank you for using the code word.
So why have you asked me to come here and wear these outfits, Mr. Prime Minister?
Little Prince William, so that we both could not be recognized and talk in private. Plus, I always liked the idea of dressing up as a Mexican wrestler. Suits me, don't you think?
Does it remind you of your Eton days, fatso? You look like an overweight gimp, unlike my toned self. So come on, Davy, what's so urgent?
By the way, your diction and accent has become frightfully common. What a waste of all those years of royal schooling.
You know the deal my dad did. When he came to power, Tony Blair looked after our elocution lessons. He convinced Daddy that it would be best for our future if I sounded more approachable. It was a bit of a royal fuck-up, to be honest, as Blair was too busy and they left me in the hands of a fruit and vegetable seller. I now sound like someone from the East End in the 1950s.
Yes, it is a bit odd. Not as bad as Harry's accent. He sounds Jamaican at times.
It beats your plummy accent. You know, I preferred Mr. Blair's man of the people's accent. He was so much more fun.
I am not getting dragged into your petty name-calling. I need to talk to you regarding something of a delicate matter. About your wedding plans.
What now? Everyone has an opinion on who we should invite. Flowers, music, venues. Could you not have Facebook me or something?
My. Temper. You need to learn some respect. I need to make one thing clear. As your leader, when I say jump, I expect you to say how high. Do I make myself clear?
What you going to do? Chop off my head? Or make me talk to the plants like they did to Daddy?
You think this is all a joke? Anyway, I need to talk about is crucial to the future of this country.
Well, everything I do is of a sensitive nature. I can't even have a wank in private without someone from Secret Service popping up advising me on the security risk.
I have to say your public reputation of you being nice does not fit with this rude, petulant and crude child I see before me.
Well, I have been trained well.
I have seen how you always manage to get yourself out of difficult situations by getting Harry to do something 10 times worse, so it takes the heat off you.
As the #1 prince in the world, why can't I do anything I want? Harry loves being my fall guy. He sees it as one big joke. Blimey, this suit is really squeezing my royal ball sack and I can hardly move, so can we make this quick? So why are we here, pudding face?
Shut it, Baldy. A little birdie told me you have been talking to Elton about some advice on emergency hair transplant work before the wedding. You'd better hurry up before it all disappears.
Wanker, don't you have better things to be worrying about? So we are here about my bald patch.
Not quite. Well, we had a cabinet meeting on fun things to lift the mood of the nation. What with all this bad news and budget cuts. We all agreed we think the nation should see more of Kate before the wedding.
What do you mean more? How much more can she give? More shopping trips with her mum. She's quite bland, remember? That's why I chose her.
Ouch, that's your wife-to-be you are talking about. Isn't royal love so sweet, just like your daddy? Come on, William, it's 2010. Shopping trips look tired even when your mum got married. This is the post-Glads mag age. Our nation expects more. So far, Kate's always wearing, how do I put this? Mumsy, home counties, sensible clothes.
I'm losing you. Your point is?
Even your mum teased a little.
Hey, leave my mum out of this, or I'll knock your Eton pudding face to the ground.
As I was saying, your mum, William, she knew how to work her audience through the papers. I have an image of your mum in my office of her showing some pubic hair that somehow never made it to the papers. And I would like to keep it that way. But it just takes someone a little careless to accidentally leave it on the train. Oopsie daisy, can you imagine just before your wedding? Life can be so cruel.
Look, Eton mess, you know the reason I picked Kate. She'll make a good wife. Why did you have a cabinet meeting?
We fear the papers are going to turn on both of you before you get to the big day.
Why would they turn on me? I'm angelic. I have never put a foot wrong in their eyes.
Turn they will if we are not careful. My sources in the media have said they need a few topless shots of Kate on a boat leaked to them before the wedding. This would be gold dust, and will help ensure the public are behind you up to the big day. So am I making myself clear? Tits, William. We need to see Kate's tits if you want to make your marriage a success.